Good morning. It is the Awakened Jenn. So I'm still debating on if that's the name that's going to stick. You know, I'm just still, these videos are about working on opening my throat chakra. So I'm still debating on how, if I want to be the Awakened Jenn or Divine Jenn. I'm not sure. I'm going with that for now. And I think that I have figured out that working with the cards did make me feel a whole lot more comfortable. So I think that that is what I'm going to do with this. Okay. So I've got several decks. I don't even know how many I've got now of tarot and oracle cards. And so what I'm going to work with today is the Light Seers Tarot. And I think every day I'll just try to pick a different deck to pull a message from. And so today we're going to pull from, like I said, the Light Seers Tarot. And again, these cards are mainly upside down. But I love these cards too. The images on these cards just tell, you know, pretty vivid pictures and stories. And I just love them. Okay. So I'm going to pull 3 cards today that are pertaining to what this week is going to be about. Just number one, there's a lot of astrological stuff that's going to be happening right now. So we've got several planets that are in retrograde, but a big one to pay attention to is when Mercury goes retrograde, and that is happening this week. I think it starts on the 9th or the 10th. I can't remember. I think it's the 9th. I know it's the end of this week it's happening. And then we have a full moon this week. It is a full moon in Pisces. So that is going to be a lot of the energy that's coming at us this week. And so I just want to know, what do we need to be prepared for? You know, so what is coming at us this week? What do we need to do about it? And what do we not need to do about it? That's the questions that we're looking at, okay, for the week. All right. And I know it's Tuesday. Oh my. Okay. Energy for the week. 10 of Swords. Dang. Okay. I don't even remember what I was saying before that now, because that one caught me off guard. All right. Just keep going. So that's the energy of the week. So what do we need to do about this energy? Oh, thank you. All right. So we've got the Wheel, but several cards fell out on top of it, and so I said we've got all of these. I'm going to put these over with it. Just a second. So I just need, if this is what we're doing with it, what are we not going to do with it? Goodness, this reading is getting a little bit bigger than I expected it to be. It's supposed to be 3 cards. It's going to be a big week. I did already know that. All right, here we go. All right, so 2 cards came out. I'm pulling this one. This is the don't do. And this is what is clarifying that. All right. So now then, let's see what we've got. So again, I said the energy of the week is 10 of Swords. Oh no. So 10 of Swords. I mean, just the first thing when you see, and this one isn't as harsh as some of the cards can be. A lot of the times when you see the 10 of Swords, you see somebody laying down with knives just in their back, 10 knives in their back. And so, you know, it's a painful card. So I just want to see, what does this mean for us? 10 of Swords. Painful endings. crisis, being stabbed in the back, an opportunity to find deep healing, an opportunity to find hope and resiliency. So I'm just going to hold this up while I'm reading this, because I do feel like there's something important here. So this Ten of Swords comes to us in times of blinding truth. When delusion is lifted, sometimes the truth is painful because it indicates backstabbing or personal loss. This card can make an abrupt end to our current path and a jarring resolution in the form of a broken relationship, a blocked dream, a fractured partnership, or a discontinued career path. While these endings feel severe in the moment, the potent seed of hope is always planted in the place. Remember that our wounds teach us about our greatest strengths and illuminate our innate ability to heal. Your dark night of the soul will be met with a beautiful new dawn that is filled with more light than you've ever experienced. Remain open to love and joy as you process this ending and look to the sunlight that awaits. Watching the sun peek over the horizon is the highest task of a bruised heart. I am healing every day. So, I know for myself personally, I have actually said that I feel like I am going through another ego death, which is a lot of times the dark night of the soul. You can go through that more than once, evidently. And so I do feel like that is pretty accurate. And so I know there are a lot of things happening in my life right now that are trying to come to a close. Trying to find, restore balance and let go of the things that are holding me back to bring in the things that are gonna, move me forward. It's still hard. It's still painful. I still am struggling, to try to come to terms with all of the movement that is happening. And I'm like trying to catch everything so it doesn't just completely just make a huge mess. But I don't know, sometimes, that is what happens. And I don't see the tower here, so I feel like this isn't going to be just that drastic of a change, maybe, but there's obviously heartache is part of this. So what do we need to do? I had the wheel. So let's look at the wheel. Is what, number 10? My goodness, I just saw we've got the Ten of Swords. This is number 10, and then there's a 10 of Wands right here. So that is a completion added with the World card, which is the completion of a cycle, the ending of a cycle. So I'm looking up the wheel though. I feel a little scattered today, I'm sorry. Alright. So, changes, fate, destiny, a lucky break, cycling through karmic lessons, the chaos of creation, a turning point, serendipity. So get ready, sweet soul, for the wheel is about to gift you divine blessings. Synchronicity is afoot. So look for wonderful new opportunities to propel your life ahead. Be prepared for fortuitous meetings and a fork in the path that will change everything for the better. If you're open to spotting opportunity, it's yours for the taking. Just follow the breadcrumbs of serendipity and fate toward your happy ending. Remember that the wheel is always spinning and that things are never the same as they were before. Learn to enjoy this constant regeneration and know that within every spin, we have the chance to cycle upward toward our own expansion and enlightenment. Trying to control the outcome of the Wheel of Fortune would prove to be impossible, so don't. Grab your lucky dice and see the spinning of the wheel for what it really is. All the beauty of a lifetime of experiences waiting to spring forth and be lived. I allow the transformative energies of fate to help to expand my experience. So, I mean, what I heard a whole lot in that is allow. Just kind of allow the changes to happen. The change is going to happen no matter what. You know, your attitude is your choice. So how you look at the change is your choice. And so, as I said, it's being clarified by the World, the Hangman, and the Ten of Wands. So here, what I'm seeing is somebody is just, they are walking away from, you know, the stuff that just did not work out for them. That's what I'm seeing on that one. The Hangman is just kind of letting it go and just leaving it up to destiny, which is what the wheel is telling us to do. Just kind of release your control and allow what is coming in to come in, so that we can finally complete this cycle. It's time to walk away from those things that have been causing you so much heartache. I love when those start coming together. Okay, so now then, what don't do? Three of Pentacles. So this is like working together. So don't, I'm gonna have to look at that. And then it's clarified by being nostalgic in the Six of Cups. So, okay, so I am starting to understand this part of this, is that in order to be able to release the burdens, you have to stop reliving and being extra nostalgic about what it really is. And I mean, okay, so this is coming to me. One of the things that we know here when we get this cute little puppy is that one day they are going to be big. And sadly, dog lives do not last that long. And so we are likely going to get to a place where we have to let them go, no matter how wonderful it was. There comes a point where we do have to let go and move to the next phase of our life. So I think that is what we're kind of looking at here, is that it's all about finally releasing these burdens. But I'm going to look at this one. No, not that one. Sorry. That one. Three of Pentacles. All right. So, what we're not supposed to be doing this week: cooperation, community, teaching and learning, sharing and listening, teamwork. There's no limit to what you can manifest together. So, I mean, this is like, you need to just make the decision yourself. You don't need to bring other people in on this. It's time for you to decide, I am done. I am done. I am walking away from these burdens. I'm allowing the cycle to close. I'm allowing the wheel of fortune to spin in my favor. And I'm not romanticizing. And I mean, yeah, this is the complete just release. But I'm not romanticizing the past anymore. It's time. It's time to let these burdens go. All right, so that one was a little bit heavy for the beginning of the week. I'm sorry. That's what the card said. So, no matter what, I find that all the cards, even if it has a negative sort of initial, it has balance. And so, what looks like a really bad thing, you know, when you have to let go of something that meant a lot to you, what you're not seeing is that it's making the space for even better stuff to come into you. So it's time. It's time. All right. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. Just start allowing the good to start coming in. It's time. All right. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. All right. Bye.